YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with yet another Washington football team video, and in today's video, I'm here with the post game of Week 5. So Washington falls 33-22 to the New Orleans Saints, and they fall to 2-3 on the season. Where do I even begin? First, I'm going to go ahead and get the positives out the way. Defensive line finally showed up today. Defense finally showed up today as a whole. Outside of, Landon Collins being terrible. I hate Landon Collins, man. I hate Landon Collins. He needs to be off this team. Cameron Crowe needs to see the field more. But in general, this defense is finally stepped up today. They finally stepped up today, and it sucks that when they finally step up, the defense or the offense that has been, scoring 30-plus points, didn't show up today. And I'm pointing directly at Taylor Heinicke because it wasn't the receivers that didn't show up today. It was him. Early in the game, you have DeAndre Carter wide open that would have set up a first-and-goal opportunity, and you miss him. How do you miss him? He's wide open. And what can I say? Again, field goals don't win you football games, touchdowns do. So those two field goals that we had early in the game, if those are touchdowns, we win this game. Oh, and not to mention the Hail Mary at the end of the half. Nobody jumps? Are you kidding me? And I'm not going to put it on the coaching staff or anything, but it's just like, you got 2 timeouts. You can't take them into the locker room with you. Why not just burn one to just make sure everyone is in the position that they're supposed to be in? So this could be, what happened doesn't happen, and we didn't do that. So what happened. Hail Mary catch by I want to say it was Marquise Callaway who killed us today. Early in the game, Jameis Winston throws a deep ball, miscommunication in the secondary where Landon Collins just got straight up burnt. Wide open touchdown. You're going on Week 5 and you're still having the same problems over and over again. Scott Turner. I want to talk about Scott Turner because I kind of was defending the guy today because I felt like he didn't call a bad game. The thing with Scott Turner is it's his situational play calling that pisses me off. On 3rd and 2, you're going to go empty set, and you're going to hear about it when I read my notes that I take down. On 3rd and 2, you go empty set. That makes sense to you, man? 3rd and 2, you go empty set. And you throw a deep ball to Terry McLaurin, who was pretty much bottled up by Marshawn Lattimore the majority of the day, and it's incomplete. How about running the ball there? How about if you want to pass, do a bootleg there or something? Or do something short where it's like a slant or a zig route. Not a deep shot on 3rd and 2. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Well, again, 2-point conversions. We can't convert them to save our lives. If we had our life to depend on the 2-point conversion, we would die because we wouldn't be able to get it. Man, it's just frustrating as a fan. It's just like the same thing over and over again. Oh man, it sucks because now we have to go to we have to host Kansas City next week. Oh my God, they're gonna kill us. Then after that, we gotta travel to Lambeau to play Green Bay. Then after that, we gotta go to Denver, whose defense is really, really good. We got a real chance of going 2-6 into the bye, and then coming out of the bye to face Tom Brady. What can I say? Let's get into these notes, man, because I don't want to hold you guys up any more longer. First note I had was miscommunication with Landon Collins and Will Jack, or Landon Collins just got burnt. After looking at the replay, it was just Landon Collins straight up getting burnt on the post. For one, he's playing 2 in and you're the last safety. So again, you're supposed to be backing up, protecting over top. Same thing I had with Bobby McCain last week. But again, as much blame I could put on Landon Collins, I could put on his coaching staff. Because if you're going to have a single high safety, why is Landon Collins your single high safety? Where's Cameron Curl? Where's Bobby McCain? Even though Bobby McCain gave up one last week to Cordell Patterson, he's faster. He's more athletic than Landon Collins. Why is Landon Collins your single high safety on that play? That makes no sense. Moving on to my next note, Chase Young for a fumble, and the offense came down to do nothing with it. Yeah, exactly. Chase Young got a fumble, and I want to say after the fumble, they punted it right back to the Saints. Again, you have to capitalize off of turnovers. This was Chase Young's best game of the season, and he gets you a strip sack, and you can't score. That's not going to win you ball games. Speaking of turnovers, Cole Holcomb gives you an early interception, and you get 3 out of it. No, I need a touchdown. Well, we can't keep settling for 3. 3 points is not going to win you this game. Field goals do not win you the game. Touchdowns do. How many times do I have to say it? Next note here, Leno Holden penalty drive killer. Yep, 1st and 10. I want to say it was either minimum game with Antonio Gibson or a short pass, and then Charles Leno holds. I want to say it was a run to the outside with Antonio Gibson, and he holds. 10-yard penalty, 1st and 20. Then on 2nd down, Taylor Heineke gets a sack. Those are drive killers right there. Chase Roulier had a drive killer too. Penalties kill drives. Just ask the Saints. They were trying to give us this game. Next note I wrote down was a trustworthy roughing the passer, 1st down Washington, then a Dax Milne pass interference call. Again, Saints were trying to give us this game, and we couldn't capitalize. I believe on that job we actually scored a touchdown, so I'll take that back. But essentially what I'm saying is the Saints were trying to give us this game, and we still didn't take it. Next note I wrote down was William Jackson, unnecessary roughness to the head of Taysom Hill. He was out for the rest of the game. That's just a dumb play by William Jackson. That's a dumb play. It's a boneheaded play. It's a stupid play. I get not being able to stop yourself, but if you can't stop your momentum, push him down, shove him down. You're literally flew in and hit him on defensive receiver in his head. Like, come on, William Jackson. That's just a dumb play right there. Like, you can't. That ball wasn't even catchable, and you just gave him an automatic 1st down, which I want to say it led to points on that drive. That's a dumb play right there. You can't have that. Winning football teams don't do that. Kansas City, they don't do that. Tampa Bay, they don't do that. Oh, but if they do, their team is good enough to overcome that. I forgot to mention. Moving on to my next note. Refs so nice. Ricky Seals-Jones with a catch to the sideline where they reviewed it, and he didn't get his feet in bounds. Let's just be real here. I didn't think he got his feet in bounds. Maybe he did. I didn't see it. And the refs said it was an incomplete, or it was a completed pass, and they were nice to us. The refs were even trying to help us out today. And then after we get that 1st down, Heineke throws an interception. He throws an interception, and you're throwing a jump ball to Curtis Samuel out of all people, and not to mention that ball was just terrible. He wasn't even open. If you're going to throw a jump ball, do it to Terry McLaurin. I don't care if Marshawn Lattimore is on him. Or how about a better play call where you don't even call that? Or how about a better read by Heineke where you don't even throw that? Like, it's so much blame to go around. I don't even know who to start with. Alrighty, so moving on to the next note here. You have not rushing the punter. So, the commentators, they were talking about where Washington had him on the 1-yard line where the defense made a good stand on the 1-yard line and it forced them to punt. When the New Orleans was back up in their side, their own 5, they were on a 1. They were forcing them to punt. Y'all probably don't really care about this anymore, but I was just basically saying they were talking about putting a D-line in there to create a pass rush to possibly block that punt. Although I understand it, I'm glad we didn't do that because, again, you don't want to risk roughing the punter. You're already going to have good field position, so you don't want to risk roughing the punter and then giving them an automatic 1st down how they did to us. They gave us an automatic 1st down. So I agreed with not rushing the punter there. Moving on to my next note here, you go for it on 4th and 10. Terry couldn't complete the pass. He barely had his foot out of bounds, just a little bit. And a lot of people were like, I don't like going for it on 4th and 10. Here's my opinion on it. I liked going for it on 4th and 10. Why? Because Dustin Hopkins hasn't hit nothing this year from 50+. If Dustin Hopkins was Justin Tucker or something like that, or at least showed that he could hit 50 plus consistently, I would probably kick the field goal. But since he can't do that, he barely can make 40-yarders, I liked going for it. And if Ron Rivera rolling the dice and he got it, y'all wouldn't even be saying nothing. Y'all would be like, "Oh, good job, Ron, for rolling the dice. Good catch, Terry." Y'all are only saying that because he didn't get it. But I like the call regardless of we completed it or not, because your kicker hasn't made a 50-yard attempt all year long. So I agree with Ron Rivera in that sense of going forward on 4th and 10. Good play call by Scott Turner. Terry just has to get his feet down. Could you say the pass was a little bad? I don't know. Maybe you can make a case for it, but Terry has to get his feet down. So I liked the call to go for it on 4th and 10. And you probably would too if we would have completed the pass. Moving on to the next note here. Curtis Samuel tweaks groin. He's done. He's done. You might as well put him on IR again. He doesn't look right. He tweaked his groin again. That's probably going to set him back multiple weeks. He's not right, man. He's not right. There's no point to continue to force it, man. There's just no point. I'd rather have him for the long term of his contract, which we have him here for 3 years, than trying to force him to play this year. And I'm not saying he has to be done for the whole year, but I'm just saying this is his second time re-aggravating that groin injury, and he's going to be out for IR for probably again. You should, at least. You know what I'm saying? There's no point to keep re-aggravating that groin, man. It's no point. So you might as well, if you do want to shut him down for the whole year, go ahead. I wouldn't be mad at him, because, at this point, he doesn't look right. It's no point to keep hurting the man. You know what I'm saying? Cosme went down. He should be fine. If he misses next game, I will understand it. But he got an ankle injury, probably swollen or something. Should be fine. He might be out next week. But if he is, I still have faith in Cornelius Lucas. But yeah, that was pretty much the only 2 injuries today. 71 West Rights are illegal man downfield. Yeah, that was a killer, because on that play, Heineke had the ball snapped into the end zone, a bad snap. He picked it up and he found Seals Jones. It was like a 39-yarder, and then West Schweitzer was at the downfield. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to be a lineman. You got to know you can't go but 1 yard downfield, and you're 5, 6, maybe 7 yards downfield. Like, what are you doing here? I talked about this earlier, but empty set, 3rd and 2, you go for an empty set on 3rd and 2, and you throw the ball to Terry down the seams, and it's an incomplete pass. Why not run the ball? Why not do a rollout pass? Why not do something quick, Scott? Why? Why are you throwing a streak on 3rd and 2? Like, come on, it doesn't make no sense. Alrighty, missed pass to DeAndre Carter in the red zone. Gibson bumped into Seals Jones. Saints punter killing us. Terry flops. He's an A-list actor. Those are my last notes. I don't even want to be here no more. Like, it's so frustrating as a fan. It's just like missed opportunity after missed opportunity after missed opportunity after missed opportunity, man. Like, it's just frustrating, bro. We should have won this game. We should have won this game. We should have had 3 touchdowns on the first half, not to mention they shouldn't have got that Hail Mary. Taylor Heineke, man. I'm still rocking with Taylor Heineke, and the only reason why is because who else we're going to go to? Y'all going to say Kyle Allen? Kyle Allen is literally a splitting image of Taylor Heineke. They both have weak arms. They both could be mobile. They both could make good passes. They both can turn over the ball. It's no point of saying, oh, go for Kyle Allen. It's basically the same quarterback. So I'm still rocking with Taylor Heineke. Yes, I am. I don't care if I take heat for that. We have nobody else to put in right now. We got to get it together. It's not looking good for Washington this year, especially with the games coming up here. Whew. Good luck. Kansas City, Green Bay, Denver, Tampa out of the bye. Russell Wilson and them boys, if Russell Wilson's back. Dak twice. Daniel Jones again. Jalen Hurts twice. Whew. Derek Carr. It's about to get real hectic for these boys, man. But yeah, man, that's all I have today. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Washington falls 33-22 in Week 5 to the Saints. I know you guys are going to go in on the comment section. I can't wait to read it. As always, it's been your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Washington football team. Hopefully these boys can get it together. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you pop, get you drop. Slide on the one where they get you lost on.